there's not gonna be a time that not a lot of things are happening. So we're just gonna start this now. Hello, I'm at my family's house because I'm making dessert for the family. And my family's house. Well, I don't live here. Thanks. Anyway, so I'm at my mom's house and I'm gonna attempt to make cookie dough cheesecake. So that's what we're doing today. I have to heat treat the flour first, but I told mom that and she said, I don't know what heat treat the flour means, but I know I don't have it. Heat treat the flour just means you put flour in the microwave. Okay, this is all happening at the same time. I'll show you with this one. Mom's over here making ribs and potato salad. Kyle's being Kyle. This is what we're at. So this is a mess. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna put a cup of flour in the microwave for 90 seconds to heat treat it. That's what that means. Like
no, no. Amazon man's coming. Or woman.
Amazon person. That's my mom.
Try the salami.
I don't like salami.
You don't know, you don't have it.
I don't like it. I don't like meat in my mouth. Okay, I need to, now that this is happening, I need to put on my hair and wash my hands.
Here.
No, I don't want it, Kyle.
Crop dusted mom.
Okay, I changed. Now I have to line this with parchment paper. So, because I learned, so I've made a cheesecake once before, and it was a pumpkin caramel cheesecake. It was delicious, but it broke in the middle, and I learned it's because when the cheesecake is cooling, it shrinks.
Really, you're ugly.
When the cheesecake is cooling, it shrinks. And so, when it's stuck to the sides of the pan and it shrinks, it means it's gonna crack. But if you put parchment paper in, it will form to the parchment paper, and so the parchment paper has room to like get smaller with it. If that makes sense. Okay, so we need to ground out. We need to ground the graham crackers. It's like 1.5 sleeves, so I'm guessing this creates 1.5. So we're gonna ground them. So in case you're wondering why we have ribs and my mom's cooking and I'm cooking and Kyle's being annoying, it's because we have family from out of town that's coming over. And mom says I met them before. I don't think I met them before. So. I never said this was an aesthetically pleasing cooking video. So, the butter is melting now in the microwave, and we are going to put together stuff to make the graham cracker crust, which is graham crackers. So, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I do this like 10 times to make sure it's tablespoon, not teaspoon. 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then it just says a pinch of salt. And a kosher salt, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what that means. But I have regular salt, so we're just gonna, that's a pinch of salt. Okay, the butter's not melted yet.
It's a bottle.
So, yeah. We're just gonna mix this. Why are you doing that? It's like jumping. Feeling like a housewife over here doing multiple things at once. Mom said, why does it have to be a housewife? Why can't it be a person or a professional baker? I guess that makes more sense. Okay. So now we have the melted butter. I'm gonna add that in there. Mix her together. And then last thing I need to do is add in a 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips. Ooh. Also, I'm not a test kitchen baker. I did not come up with this recipe, and I will leave the recipe I got it from in the comments. I got it from TikTok. It looked really good. So I'm gonna take off my rings for this actually because I gotta use my hands. Okay, we're gonna tightly pack the, oh no. lay back the graham crackers and all that in the bottom of the pan. And then, fun fact, if you use this, it'll help flatten it. So that's what we're gonna do now. Fun fact about me. So I have a little side business sometimes where I'll make cake pops and sell them at like vendor shows and stuff. But I hate getting my hands dirty. I can't stand it. I literally just cannot stand it. And so sometimes I'll use gloves because I just hate it getting under my fingernails. That's just a fun fact about me. I just really hate getting my fingers gross. I have a thing about being dirty. I just don't like being dirty in general. Like I don't like being dirty. So I'm packing it tightly. There she is. So here's the thing about me. I can't always guarantee it's gonna look good, but I can always guarantee I'll make sure it tastes good. And I feel like that's good for something, you know? We're going to bake on the middle rack for 8 minutes. So, here she is. Bake for 8 minutes. I needed the butter to be more room temperature. This is my grandma's idea. So, we're just gonna hug it and have it in my boobs for the next 5 minutes and see what happens. Okay, so, yes, still now. Trying not to burn myself. This is what this looks like right now. In the oven for like 8 minutes. Okay, now we're making the cookie dough. And that is what this involves. So, okay, oh my gosh. That actually really worked. My boobies are so warm. So using a wooden spoon, mix together softened butter and brown sugar. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna bother washing this when it just has graham cracker in it. I mean, why would I? Like it's all kind of gonna go in the same place. There's the butter. Now we're on to milk. Add in milk and vanilla. This is where we're at. I may or may not have just stuck my hands in there and went like this because it's taking too long with the spoon. But that's either here or there. So, okay. 3 tablespoons of milk. Fun fact, I know. It's milk is the substitute for the egg. Fun fact, because we're eating some of it raw to put on top. So that's where the milk comes in instead of the eggs. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Flour and salt. So flour, which is a cup of flour. Whoa, it's like, whoa, that feels weird. It feels weird. It's like hard. See, like look. It's like hard. Okay, so I may or may not have tried some just now. And I told you, it may not always look pretty, but I can damn sure make sure it'll taste good. We're gonna put the chocolate chips in. We're gonna go ahead and put the chocolate chips in, which is 3/4. Feeling pretty good about what's happening right here. And it tastes damn good. Okay, then it says we're setting it aside for later. We're doing cookie dough cheesecake. Time for the actual cheesecake part. So we need to fill a medium-sized pot with 5 cups of water and place it over high and boil it. Because we're gonna put water on the bottom rack of this so that it can be like steamy in the oven to help with cheesecake. So first we're gonna add in cream cheese, sugar, and cornstarch. So we're gonna, it's 4 blocks of cream cheese. I hate that it says it go room temperature, but you make room temperature and then it gets all over you. Because it's room temperature. So we're just gonna let it do its thing for a little bit. 3 large eggs in 1 egg yolk. Mix in the eggs one at a time on low speed. We're gonna remove it from the stand mixer and then add in the chocolate chips to this too. Chocolate chips are everywhere. There was a little time when my family came, so I had to do voiceover / cute montage instrumental. But that's over now because we're so close to being done. We have the cookie dough at the bottom of the sheet, so we have a little layer cheesecake going on. And now all we need to do is put this over in as for the top of it. That's boiling. That water's gonna have to. It's gonna have to go in there and in the oven. But for right this second, I just need to put the top of the cheesecake on. This camera, my like close-up camera, is like 2 seconds from dying. So we're really just like making the most of what's happening right now. And that's just gonna have to be how it is. Seems like a lot of cheesecake to put on top of this. There's also no good way to hold this. I don't know if all of this can fit in here. Like, there's a lot of cheesecake left and this is getting real full. No, shit. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Weird. It tastes weird. Oh, I also forgot to mention, there's little tiny balls of cookie dough over here because those are gonna be put on top, at like around it at the end. Also, there's supposed to be chocolate chips at the end, but I ran out of chocolate chips, so there's not gonna be any chocolate chips on top. And that's just gonna have to be okay. We're just gonna have to get over it. Okay, I'm talking really fast because I just wanna get this in the oven. Okay, this is in the oven at 325. Well, I can't even see it when I do that. Okay, it's gonna bake for 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's what this looks like. Okay, I'll be back when it's done. Or I'll keep you updated on how it's going. I don't know. I'll see you soon. This is where the cheesecake is at. It's done, and we're just gonna leave it with the door open for 45 minutes to let it cool down. She kind of looks like a marshmallow, but it's okay.
A cracked marshmallow.
Okay, yeah, I hit it a little too hard when I was checking to see if it was done, and it cracked on the side. But like I said before, it's not about if it looks pretty, it's about if it tastes good. Okay, this is it out of the oven. She's beautiful. Okay, last thing we need is the whipped cream. I feel like I should point out it's been a couple hours since I have done anything with the cheesecake and this happened, so anyway. Okay, a couple of cups of whipped cream, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and all that together. We whip on high speed until stiff peaks form. Okay. Don't scare me. You're intently watching me, it's stressing me out. So after this is done, we're gonna put the whipped cream on top of the cheesecake, and then the cookie dough goes on top of the whip. It's basically just for garnish is what's happening. So, because I'm fancy, I'm gonna take a cake piping thing with one of these. As you can see behind us, we already ate dinner. That's why I'm doing this now. Also, like 3 glasses of wine deep. It's fine. I'm gonna make a mess with this. Gosh, darn it! I hate when I make a mess and it's get all over my hands. Is it perfect? No. Is it delicious? Yeah. Hey, Tucker. This is my dog right now. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So now I lick my hands. I'm gonna wash them. It's so good.
That's very
Yeah. Okay, you ready, guys?
This channel sucks.
Thanks, Kyle. How do you get it off? So I unlatched it, but now what?
I'm sure it'll be great because it eats.
I don't actually know what happens now.
Sorry.
Because the bottom's supposed to come out. Wait.
Did you unlatch it?
Yeah.
It should come out apart.
Okay, wait. The bullet. It's got crack. This is stressing me out. Hold on.
I can't wait for the last one to come in.
Okay,
So
the
fun.
bottom of this is real greasy.
So I can't wait for my new
Okay,
one.
there she is. Okay. Shut up.
That looks great.
Kyle said it's ugly, but I think she's pretty.
You know what? It's
Why
better
is
than
it
any
brown
Pinterest
already?
thing I make.
I don't know.
It's got scabs.
She's beautiful to
It
me.
looks like Anakin after Mustafar.
She's beautiful to me. Okay, this is a fun fact of the day for like the 5th time I'm saying that. My favorite part of baking isn't even baking. It's getting people's reactions when they try it and they like it.
It's
That's
trash.
genuinely my favorite part of baking is the praise of it. Maybe because I have a praise thing. I don't really know, but that's the thing I got. So we're gonna have everyone taste it. I'm very excited. Are we gonna cut into it? Is that time to cut into it? That's terrifying. What if she's ruined?
It is. I can already tell from here.
You're so mean to me.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
My allergies.
Ah! Okay. Look at that. Look at her. Yeah, someone's gonna have to share this with me. This is a really big piece, but. Okay, ready?
You're gonna get no views anyway.
You're right, it's for funsies. I don't love how wet that is in the middle.
I like it wet in the middle.
It's still kind of warm.
It's still very warm, but that's good.
Wow!
Is it
I
good?
don't love how warm it is still, because it's only been in the freezer. It's only been in the fridge for like an hour.
Wanna try it?
Wow.
Wanna split a piece?
Holy shit.
How do you feel?
It's a race to see who can eat it fastest. We're fighting over the same bite.
Okay, Grammy, how do you feel?
You want to put that on tape? That's good. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very good. It's delicious.
Really?
I'm
yeah.
insanely proud of this.
His shrimp.
Anyway, I'm insanely proud of this.
Well, I was meant to talk about what we made.
Guys, I gotta end this.
The
So,
shrimp and the cake.
Paul, just add those to
I
the
need-
other things that you'll repeat to us later.
It's the beginning and
guys!
the end. The middle is the best.
Okay, so I need Frances' reaction because Frances said I had to save her a piece. And I told her about how my favorite part of baking is like people trying it and having the reaction shots or whatever. So Frances is next. And then that's gonna be later, probably tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when I'll see her, she'll try this. But then we're gonna jump back and I'm gonna end this here. So like just ignore the fact that we're gonna like do a little in the future moment that's now, if that makes sense. But anyway. And I'm not kidding when I tell you I just woke up from a dream of people trying it.
Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Everybody relax.
How do you rate it?
Fuck. It's really good.
How would
Good
you
job.
rate? How would you rate?
10, 11, 13,
Oh yeah.
46.
Thanks for watching. Love you, bye.